Oh, hey there, hi there, ho there. You know what that sound means? It means it's time for another RUSS TOLMAN Good Time Hour. And I'm your host, the aforementioned Russ, and today it's the Paisley Underground Special. And you're saying, what the heck's the Paisley Underground? Well, some of you know, and you could just put your hands down. The rest of you can just open up your notebooks or your laptops or however else you take notes these days, if you do so. Turn on your tape recorder, your telephone, whatever. I don't know. And I really don't care. But the four main Paisley Underground bands starting in the early 80s. These are the real ones. Salvation Army, who later changed their name for obvious reasons to the 3 o'clock. The Bangs, who also changed their name to the Bangles because there was another band called the Bangs. And the Dream Syndicate and the Rain Parade. Those were the four Paisley Underground bands, and they were all pals. They'd hang out together and go to Catalina and snuggie up all together in the same sleeping bag. It was quite a tight little group, it was. And the Dream Syndicate, well, they were formed by Kendra Smith and Steve Wynn, who were at Davis previously, and they were in a band with yours truly called Suspects in the late 70s. We were Davis's only new wave band, or first new wave band, or however the hell we were. And then Steve and Kendra were looking for a bigger pond, so they moved to LA, transferred to UCLA. Soon afterwards, started the Dream Syndicate, dropped out of school, and the rest is history. And Steve, when he was still thinking he was going to be a student, he thought, well, I'm going to get my last hurrah in. So he came back up to Davis and recorded this single, released it under the name 15 Minutes, meaning 15 minutes of fame for all you Warholians. Song's called Last Chance for You. It was recorded by Scott Miller of Alternate Learning Game Theory Loud family fame, and features some alternate learning players on it, including Carolyn O'Rourke, who was Steve's college girlfriend. So here we go. Let's start it off with the 15 minutes.
You compromised once or twice, but you made yourself a promise. You play the game, win a few rounds, and go honest. But a pat on the back is a pat on the back is a pat on the back. Last night you said it all. No one wants to rise and fall. It's the last chance for you. Last chance for you. Last chance for you. Last chance for you. There's romance and tragedy if you're lucky enough to see it from the side, but you can ask anybody who had it and lost it if they enjoy this life, 'cause that's the real beauty of a failure. All that honest pain. Last night you said it all. No one wants to rise. Oh, it's the last chance for you. Last chance for you. Last chance for you. Last chance for you.
taking us back to about 1982 with the Salvation Army. And I remember playing that, them playing that song when, and they just freshly changed their name to the 3 o'clock when True West and the Dream Syndicate and the 3 o'clock all played the China Wagon in Sacramento. And that was a night, that was one for the ages, friends. Right before that, we heard the Rain Parade, I Look Around, from their 1983 debut album Emergency, Third Rail Power Trip. And for that, my band, True West, Steps to the Door, from our very first EP, and that also kind of became an album with the addition of a few songs. And we started off with Steve Wynn, his 15-minute single, Last Chance for You, recorded right there in Davis, California, and kind of the missing link between the Paisley Underground and the Davis scene. I guess. I don't know. It's all so confusing. Right now, we have the Bangs, when they were still the Bangs, and not the Bangles. This is from their very first 45 from 1981, Getting Out of Hand.
by the hand, and no Madonna's ever gonna get to me again. Oh no, some kind of bitch. Oh yeah, some kind of bitch like this.
Jeez Louise, somebody get that guy an aspirin or something. That's the Dream Syndicate, Some Kind of Itch, from their very first EP, 1982. They later re-recorded that song on their Days of Wine and Roses album that came out on Ruby / Records. Right before that, Green on Red, Paisley, not a core Paisley Underground band, but you know, the whole phenomenon here is that as you get farther away from California to the East Coast and to Europe, all these bands were all part of the same scene from their point of view, and we all knew each other, and we hung out, and we did shows together, and there you go. That was Green on Red, and they did Black Knight from their very first album that came out on Steve Wynn's Downthere label in 1982. Actually, it was an EP, and that's a much different sound than they later developed when they added Chuck Prophet on guitar and then got rid of the rest of the band. But that's another story for another day. We had the Long Ryders before that, another one of those Paisley Underground bands. It isn't one of the four core bands and blah, 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 doing 10-5-60 from their self-titled EP that came out on PVC Records, believe it or not, Passport PVC, for those who remember and for those who care. And we started off with the Bangs, the precursor of the Bangles, Getting Out of Hand from their very first 45, which they put out in 1981. So they are the grandmothers of the whole thing. That's all I got to say. And you've got Russ Tolman. This is the Russ Tolman Good Time Hour, and we are doing the Paisley Underground Special, which is a painfully tough thing to do in only 1 hour because we're just glancing over the top. We're kind of doing some of the early songs by these bands when they're all rough and ready. And speaking of rough and ready, True West, we had our very first single. We came roaring out of F Street, out of a basement on F Street with this 45 in 1982 called Lucifer, Sam.
Lucifer, Sam, Cyan, Cat.
Yes, indeedy, that right there is our good friends, the 3 O'Clock, after they changed their name from Salvation Army, and their very first record, Baroque Hoedown, 1982 album, When I Go Wild. And we heard the Bangles before that, when they changed their name to the Bangles, put out their first EP, and How Is the Air Up There? And right before that, Barbara Manning and Cole Marquis and Mike Cloward, a band called 28th Day, who I fell in love with when they opened up for True West in the fall of 1984 up there in Chico, California. So I took them in the studio and recorded them, put out an EP on my Bring Out Your Dead label through Enigma Records back in the day, and that eventually got fleshed out into an album. That song is called 25 Pills, and we started off with my band True West, Lucifer, Sam, and you'll recognize that as the Syd Barrett song. You know him, you love him, you can't live him without him, from the very first Pink Floyd album, Piper at the Gates of Dawn. And I have plenty of stories, but too much music, too little time. This is Too Little Too Late from the Dream Syndicate, and features Kendra Smith, who was in that band in Davis with Steve Wynn and Gavin Blair and myself and the dearly departed Steve Suchel. And Kendra went on to have a really good solo career and is lost somewhere in the woods of Northern California, but her mystique lives on. This is the Dream Syndicate.
Here's our ballad.
rocky and hard. You never knew how to love me, yeah, you only made me blue.
coming through your town with our hearts on our sleeve. I hope you love you like you love me. We got gas, food, lodging. We got gas, food, lodging. Look out, Mr. Businessman, in your jet-black suit. I haven't eaten today, ain't feeling too good.
That right there was the Rain Parade and You Are My Friend, featuring my friends Stephen Roback on bass, John Thoman on guitar, and the big dog Matt Pucci also on guitar. And right before that, we heard Gas, Food, and Lodging from the album of the same name from 1985 from Green on Red, and that's their first album featuring Chuck Prophet. And before that, we heard Sweet Mental Revenge, the Mel Tilla song, sung expertly by Stephen McCarthy of the Long Ryders. And Stephen's out there doing some great stuff besides the Long Ryders these days, in addition to the Long Ryders. So check him out. He's also occasionally the sideman in the Jayhawks, singing, playing guitar, playing steel guitar. And we started off with Kendra Smith singing the Dream Syndicate song, Too Little, Too Late. And we have to talk fast because this is the end of the Russ Tolman Good Time Hour. And thank you for being here with us. I want to get in another Paisley Underground adjacent band, The Thin White Rope from Davis, California, Red Sun, and a shout out to my friend Roger Kunkel there in Davis. Hope you're listening. From their album In the Spanish Cave, Red Sun, 1988. See you next time. Bye-bye.